So, Random Thoughts Show. I was kind of talking about some of the things I'm going to be doing after the first of the year I'm working on. One of the things I'm working on is getting a vehicle again. Get back behind the wheel. It's not going to be anything special. No Supra, no Subi. For now, I just want a Ford Ranger. And the reason I want a Ford Ranger is so that I can get away. I love doing the whole TikTok, YouTube thing. But I also know that there's going to be times where I just need to get away and be alone. Because I like to be alone. I'm actually good with being alone. Um, Having my fun little adventures. Minus the alcohol, though. Especially if I'm going to be driving. But yeah, I want to get away. Like, I want to do some camping. I got a fishing pole last summer. I intend to fish again. I did a lot of that shit when I was a kid. Used to fish all the time. Never went hunting. Like I said, we got into the three-wheelers and the racing and all that, and that became life for us every weekend. But I do miss those camping days when we used to go camping up to Walden, Colorado. Used to ride the sand dunes up there. Had a lot of fun. I miss those days. I think that's part of what I didn't realize is that, yeah, I grew up in the city, but I've been around farms most of my life with my grandpa. Used to work a lot of farms. Used to hunt for freaking spinach, wild spinach. Almost got shot one day because we were on someone's land we shouldn't have been. I do remember that. I do almost remember falling off a horse, and this is why I'm so scared of horses, because my first time on a horse, I literally fell out of the freaking saddle and was underneath the horse. Did not want to be there. That's when I kind of decided, you know what? I'd rather ride something that doesn't have a mind of its own. But mad respect to all you guys that do that. And I've ridden horses since then. Something I'd like to do this summer again. I like to go, would love to go horseback riding again this summer. Just kind of embrace that. So like I said, people have seen the change in me. I don't think it's really a change. I think it's just more, yeah, it is a change. Maybe that's part of accepting. Maybe there is pieces of your past that you accept and you become who you're meant to be. Maybe that part of you was always there. So one of the things I want to talk about real quick, because I kind of went off there. We'll get zoomed. One of the things I want to do, one of the very first vacations I'm going to take when I get my truck, is I'm going to go to freaking KC, Wyoming. So in KC, Wyoming, is a Chris LeDoux memorial statue or park with a statue and everything. That's part of why I know pretty much raised country. Didn't realize it. Because not a lot of people know who Chris LeDoux is. He's probably one of the most underrated country singers of all time, in my book. One of my favorite country singers. I've always loved Chris LeDoux. For about as long as I can remember. King of Wyoming. He was, if you don't know who Chris LeDoux was, he was a country singer. He was a songwriter. He was a bronc rider. Like, he lived the lifestyle. But he was rock and roll just as much as, like, Johnny Cash or Waylon Jennings. And yet he's so freaking underrated. Maybe because he didn't live a wild lifestyle, I guess, maybe. He was humble. Like, don't get me wrong, nothing against Johnny Cash or Waylon Jennings. Like, those guys definitely were country rock and roll, but Chris LeDoux did just as much of that and pushed just as much of that. And I guarantee has inspired many young men in that way. So yeah, Chris LeDoux, King of Wyoming. My favorite country singer of all time and always will be. I do like a lot of the new country coming out though, like Jay Webb and Colt Graves. Awesome guys. Um, I love music. If you haven't figured out, I like all sorts of music. Just country's kind of my thing right now. I listen to hip hop. I listen to rock. I listen to that good little heavy metal stuff. Um, listen to EDM. Hell, I was a rave kid for most of my early 20s. Did too much stuff I shouldn't have done. Surprised I'm still alive at this age. Hell, I never hurt myself that bad with the four-wheeler. Thank God. But yeah, I got plans. I'm working on stuff in the background. That's what you don't see. Love y'all. Peace. And yeah, boy.